Tell me say one thing and see if you understand.
I'm trying to record this video quick before the sun goes down. Let me get this off. Alright, hey y'all. So, I'm here with a video that I thought would be kind of interesting to film. I'm here to show you guys the products I use for my hair and skin and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get right into it. So, first things first is I use black soap. Now this is for picture purposes only because this is not the actual soap that I use. This is a black soap that my mom bought me when she went to Jamaica, and I trust anything and everything from Jamaica, even though it's this brand that you see at the beauty hair supply stores. I believe that this one is okay. This also has a coconut flavor, so this is not the one that I use. I actually use this, which is, it doesn't have a label, but it's a black soap that I get from the farmer's market in my city, which is Hollywood. So if you're in the area of Hollywood, Florida, it's the yellow and green farmer's market. They only open Monday and Saturday, and they're like towards the back, and you can buy different sizes of black soap. I'm not sure the legitimacy of it, but they say the uglier the black soap is, the more legit it is, and it's actually not supposed to be black. It's actually supposed to be a brown color. So yeah, so I use this soap all over my body. When I'm bathing, when I'm showering, I use it everywhere. It is good for dark spots and smoothing out your skin, like skin tone a little bit, like as far as like blemishes goes. But I will say I used to use this on my face, but it became too harsh. It became too drying, and I would start to not break out, but I would feel fine bumps on my face, and it would be super, super dry because black soap is drying, so you're supposed to replace the moisture after you get out the shower. I'm gonna tell you guys what I use to do that. But this is very drying, and it's going to literally suck all the moisture out, but it's very good for your skin. This is what I use. It's not the most attractive thing in the world. I actually, little mini story time, I went to Jamaica and I had soap, you know, in a like soap container, black soap in the soap container, and they pulled me over at TSA and they're like, ma'am, is that your meat in the freaking in your bag? I'm like, meat? No, you have the wrong person. And then she showed me, and I was like, you mean my black soap? I was a little embarrassed, but it's okay, sis. With the black soap, I just break pieces off of it, and I put it in like a little canister in my bathroom, and I just rub it in between my rag until it gets really sudsy. Okay, so what I do to replace the moisture is, if you watched my last video, you know that I use Shea Butter. This is also from Jamaica, and this is also the OK brand that you see everywhere in every beauty supply store. But this, I usually get mine from the farmer's market, and it's a legit place, but I don't have it right now. So this is what I'm using, and I'm just gonna use it till it's finished, and I'm gonna go back to the farmer's market to get the real thing. I'm not saying this isn't real, but I don't think it is, because this brand is just too commercialized, and I just doubt that they are using the real thing. I could be wrong, I don't know. But this is not the one that I use, but I do use Shea Butter to replace the moisture back into my skin after I shower with black soap. Something that I learned about the Shea Butter is that and I don't know if everybody knows this, but listen, I'm gonna just try to put people on that don't know, because okay, so you know, like if you're ever like in the market of Shea Butter, you're like, well, why is one yellow, like super yellow, and why is one like a lighter yellow? Well, I learned this one has turmeric. The bright yellow one has turmeric in it, and the other ones do not. It's the only difference. These two things right here are game changers. My skin, if you could feel it, it's so buttery smooth. Y'all, there's sweat dripping down my back. Okay, my skin has really been doing like great. So next product that I use is Tom's. I use the Tom's natural deodorant. This is the bee's knees. This is the unscented one though. Okay, let me tell you guys, if you're looking to transition to using natural deodorant, do it, but listen to me carefully. Okay. The important word I used here is transition. You cannot, literally, you cannot go from using like Dove and Suave and a Secret and the next day just think that you're gonna buy this and use this. You cannot do that. Now, if your body reacts well to it, kudos to you and your pits, but 99.9% of the time, you cannot transition from using those big market deodorants to a natural deodorant. There's a lot of natural deodorants that I have tried that have worked, like Toothpaste. I don't know if anybody's, I'll put the picture up here. Ting. And Toothpaste, I've used that before. It's actually a paste and you just rub it under your arms. That's worked for me as well. And that's actually the deodorant that I use to transition from unnatural deodorants. Let me tell you guys though, like that transition, you have to be strong-minded, okay? And you have to walk around with your deodorant in a rag, possibly, and some soap. Because you run the risk of walking around smelling like a bag of onions, and however your body emits smells and whatever that smell is, you're going to emit it. In the first few weeks of actually using a natural deodorant, I promise you it's going to be the hardest, and you're going to be like, freak this, I'm going back to Suave or whatever. Don't do it. Hold on strong. If you can, like, wait for a vacation, like you go on vacation for a little bit, like you're not in close quarters at work or whatever you do, and you're having to be around people for a lot of time. If you have like a set time that you can plan to not be around a lot of people, do it then. Transition then. Once your body is used to the natural deodorant, you're good. You'll start to be able to walk out the house, not have to re-up on any of it. You'll be good for smell the whole day. The only thing I cannot say about this is that it's good at preventing sweat. I have waterfalls under my pits sometimes, and it's a little obnoxious, but I'd rather that than have to use regular deodorant. Funny enough, when I'm running out of this, I have to like steal my mom's because she uses Clinique, and that's what I used to use, which is so strong, and I'm trying to get her to transition. Anytime that I use it, I literally develop a pain under my pits, and I know that's not a good thing. I don't know what it is, and I'm really not wanting to find out. Now, the difference with this is it's unscented. I can't use the scented ones. I literally smell like a bag of onions when I use like the jasmine scented or the chamomile scented. I don't know what it is. Can't use them. If you've tried and you're like you've given up, maybe you need to try the unscented versions. Really, it's like a trial and error with these things, but you have to find what works for you. And if you really want to transition out of using the chemicals under your armpits, because our armpits are very porous and a lot of things can happen under there, just preventative actions, I believe, is the best. And I think that's kind of why I'm transitioning to a lot of natural products. Let's go on to the next thing. Toothpaste. Obviously, this is almost finished, or actually finished, but this is actually from a company that is called Melaleuca. I actually got this from my aunt. She recommended this to me, and she knows that I'm like into like natural stuff, and I can't say anything good, I can't say anything bad, but whatever. But this is a natural product that I do use, and I'm going to find something to replace it because I'm not sure I can find this one again. But it is a company called Melaleuca, and I think they have a website you can order it off of. I'm not too sure. The next product that I use is Witch Hazel. Clearly, I need some more. This is also the product that I use. I use this as a toner, but I also want to try aloe as a toner. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'm trying to like put aloe everywhere. If you've watched my last video, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is what I use for a toner when I wash my face at night and in the morning, and I just put it on a cotton ball. There's another brand that I've used and I preferred it over this, but it's finished. It finished and I only had this left, so I'm gonna wait till this is done, and then I'm gonna go buy that one. because that one worked for me, and it was infused with rose water. I like that one a little bit better than this. This one does what it does, but the other one with the rose water, bee's knees, the bee's knees. But yes, I use this as a toner. Okay, so after I wash my face, oh, let me do what I wash my face with currently, which I'm not too psyched about it because it's not the most natural thing, but I read their ingredients and it's good. What am I talking about? This is the Trader Joe's Spa Face Wash with tea tree oil, and I've been using it. As you can see, it's still kind of like relatively new, but I've been using it on and off because I still try to use the black soap, but it just doesn't work with my face. I think it's good for like every day. It's not good for like problems, I don't think. But I'm gonna just use the whole thing and then kind of give you guys a review on it. Okay, so after I wash my face and after I use Witch Hazel, I use vitamin E oil. This is the Dollar Tree one, and yeah, it's cheap. This one works just fine. I use this every day as a moisturizer and I'm good to go. So on my edges, I use Jamaican black castor oil. Now this is from Jamaica, and like I told you, I trust anything from Jamaica. Now I think this one is kind of filtered with a little bit of extra stuff, but I do have one, as if you know if your black soap is real if it stinks, like it smells horrible. This smells kind of really bad, but I have another brand that my mom bought from Jamaica and I'm waiting to use that because that one smells so bad. Anyways, I use this on my edges as like a hair growth because I still struggle with that part of my hair a little bit. So I use this on my edges before I put any edge control. The most recent product that I've started to use in my hair is the Aloe, and if you guys watched my last video, you guys will know that this is what I've started to use, and if you're doing the challenge, then you'll know. The last thing I kind of wanted to show you guys, and it's not really skincare, but it's more so like, I don't know, is Palo Santo. So I use this, I cleanse my hair with this. How do you do that? You just burn it, and it smells so good. I love the smell of it. You burn it, and I'll just like let my locks down and I kind of cleanse my hair. It's actually like a tree bark, and it smells so good. This smell reminds me of Jamaica, so sometimes I'll just burn it in the house. It kind of gets rid of scents and smells. So instead of like spraying Febreze, or instead of spraying like other like canned air fresheners, I use this, and it like takes away smells and things of that nature. And also, like when I just feel like my energy is low, I also do burn this and just kind of like walk around my room or walk around the house and, you know, get rid of negative energy in that way. I have allergies out the booty hole. Woo! So that is pretty much it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, and I'm gonna be upset with myself because when I record and I'm done. So that was it for my natural products that I use. If you guys have any questions about any of the stuff that I showed you, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.